I asked DeSantis if he thought Trump should attend the next debate.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think he owes it to the public to debate. I think the idea that he's entitled to be nominated is absurd. I think that there's a lot of questions that he needs to answer, both about how he would win the election, but also about some of the decisions that he made as president. You pointed out the Fauci, and then there are others. So I think he should do it. He probably won't do it, and that's fine. I'm going to be there regardless. I do think you're going to see a smaller stage because I think some of those folks aren't going to qualify for this next round. And look, my thing is, it's far be it for me to tell anyone who to run or not run, but you either have a path or you don't. And if you don't have a path, then we should focus on the candidates, that have a conceivable shot at this. I will say, though, being on that stage, I think one of the reasons why, I wasn't necessarily the target as much as people thought is I have a record of success. I've done the things that people are talking about that we need to do for this country in Florida across the board. And so I'm armed with the ability to say that I've done it and also to point out, whatever shortcomings would be from somebody that's lobbing a grenade my way. So I'm prepared to do however it shakes out. But if it's just me and I get something, I want to look into the camera and tell people my vision of how to reverse this country's decline, beat Biden, and get us on a better path. And I think we all know we need to do that. I'm the one guy that has a record of showing how it can be done with how we've transformed Florida.
You guys know how I always say the thing about how when you're listening to someone tell the truth, it's just kind of easy to listen to. Like you can sit back, you can breathe, you can relax. It's obvious. And all of that was true. I want to make 2 points on this. This line about how he would win, meaning Trump has to explain how he would win. This is a major, major point. If Trump believes, and he does, he keeps repeatedly saying it, that the last election was stolen. Well, you might say, I'm the guy who's going to drain the swamp and I'm the guy who they stole the election from. And you can say all of that stuff. You can rile up that base and all of that, and you can convince everyone the election was stolen. And I don't even have to offer an opinion on that. But if that is your argument, then the second piece of your argument has to be, and here's how I will stop them from doing it again. But as far as I know, Trump has done literally nothing on that. So if you absolutely love Trump, and again, the country was better under him, if he is the nominee, I'm going to vote for him. I don't think he's profoundly evil. I don't have TDS. I've basically broken bread with the guy. All of that stuff that you know. But if he can't lay out, that they stole it from me last time, I'm just going to do it all over again the exact same way. If he can't explain how that won't happen again, that's a bit of a flaw. So you really need to think about that. And then I want to address one other thing about debating specifically, because DeSantis is saying, yeah, he should debate. He probably won't. At the first debate in Milwaukee, when we did our post-game show with Glenn Greenwald and Michael Malice and Jordan Peterson, Jordan said something that I think really hit the nail on the head. He said, in a healthy democracy, Donald Trump and Joe Biden would both be debating. Now, I see a lot of Trump people right now going, well, look at these national polls, and he's up by 50 points, and he can only lose. There's no win in it for him, so he shouldn't have to. Now, that at a purely tactical, strategic level, if you only think that all of this is a game, and it's only about like winning in the most sort of narrow sense of the word, then I suppose Trump should not debate, right? Because I guess, yes, he could get on that debate stage and DeSantis would go right at him. And Nikki would probably go right at him, and Pence might go right at him. Vivek won't because he's sort of his pet at the moment. But he might take some fire. But the point is, in a truly healthy democracy, as Jordan said, we would be debating ideas in a better way, right? Trump wouldn't be afraid of defending his record, saying, here are a few mistakes that I made. He still won't admit he really made any mistakes around COVID. And Joe Biden would be willing to debate, say, RFK Jr. or someone else who might be on the Democrat side of things.